Is it a ladybug or is it a screwdriver? I don't think it's either. This video's project did not turn out good, but I discussed that at the end of the video. So here goes. Hi. I cut the cookie cutter out of felt. I stamped it with an ink pad, which I use the color box ink, and stamped this onto the felt. You can see the edge of it. And then I cut out a second one. Then I stamped only the top, and I laid them on top of each other and cut this one off. That way I could make a red handle for the front of the screwdriver. Next, I'm going to do the silver first, then I will do the red, and when I'm done with the red, I'm going to do a little bit of black on top. Probably the whole dome will be black. And I'll come back and show you how that looks, and then we'll do the edging. So I will set up all the sequins and seed beads and show you those next before I stitch it together, because this isn't a tutorial as much as a show you the material, since I just did a tutorial on the hammer. So I will be right back with all the materials laid out to show you. Okay, here are all my materials. I have a silver sequin, a clear with a silver lining 11/0 seed bead, a black 11/0 seed bead. This is a glossy, where this is a silver lined rochelle. This is a black glossy sequin. This is a red metallic sequin, and an 11/0 silver lined red rochelle. Then I have my red, my black, and my silver threads, and my beading needles. My beading needle, and I always keep a short needle when I need it. If the thread gets too short when I need to tie off, I can rethread it onto a short needle, because these are pretty hard to work with when you get a short piece of thread. So I'm going to go ahead and do the front of the screwdriver, and then I will be back to show you how it looks. Well, I've got the whole screwdriver done, and I have to say I'm not real impressed. Once in a while I will bead and sequin a cookie cutter, and I'm not very happy with it. You can see that the felt cutout looks like a pointed screwdriver, but by the time you put the sequins on it, it changes it completely, and it pulls in the felt a little bit. So I can't say I'm real happy with it, but after talking to my husband, I decided to put these lines to look more like a screwdriver. But that's okay. I'm going to stitch it together now. It's midnight Saturday night, so I'm going to get it finished up and get this video posted and scheduled for tomorrow morning. So you should see this in the morning. Then tomorrow, probably late morning, early afternoon, when our company leaves for Father's Day, I will get online and do, excuse me, I'm still yawning, but now it's midnight, so there's a reason. I will do the drawing, and I will go ahead and write everybody's name out 2 times for every share. You'll get a second entry, so you'll get your normal entry and a second entry for sharing. And I'll write all the names down on a piece of paper, and you will see me. I will show you the names. I'll show you putting them in the bowl. I'll stir up the bowl, hold it up in the air, and you will see me drawing the name out of the bowl. And I will do that as soon as I can tomorrow. I would imagine sometime after 12 noon, maybe between 1 and 2. I'm hoping maybe sooner. But we have company at 10 for breakfast. So I'm hoping it'll be pretty soon after that. But I'm going to go ahead and break away. I'm going to do the edging, and then I'm going to do the loop, and then I'll show you the finished screwdriver. So I will be back, but I wanted to give you a close-up of, I tried to make it look like the lines in a screwdriver. Like I said, not happy with this one, but you know they can't all be home runs. Was very happy with the hammer. This, I think this was too thick. I think for a cookie this is great, but by the time you encrust it with sequins, it makes it too thick to look like a screwdriver. So if I was to make this again, I would cut this thinner by a little bit. Maybe 1 sequin width total. But for now, hey, I had to try. But overall, I'm not happy with this one at all. But I'll go ahead and finish it and show it to you. So I will be back in a few with the finished product. Okay. I finished the screwdriver and I'm very, very unhappy with it. When the cookie cutter cuts, you can see it's got a nice shape and it looks like a screwdriver. But by the time you put the beads and sequins on it, it just doesn't have the shape. The top just is round. Looks like a ladybug. Honestly, I shouldn't have used the red. And the silver is just too thick. If I do another one, when I cut it out, I will cut inside the line and make this part of this screwdriver quite a bit smaller, by about 1/4. Because it does not look like a screwdriver at all. I'm very disappointed. I was so excited to make it, and no, I've got to redo it, which I will do later, but I'm going to do some of the other tools first, because I'm going to have to totally redesign when I cut it out. I might have to do a different screwdriver. This one would make great cookies, absolutely great cookies, but it didn't work well for this, and my color choices were poor. I was trying to make, in my mind it would look like a screwdriver, but it looks like a ladybug. But you know, I told you when I started my channel that I'd be experimenting and I'd be sharing those experiments with you. This was one that did not turn out well, and that's okay. I wish I had also used red on the back. I used the gray, but I think it's because I was just getting tired. One of these ornaments takes me quite a few hours, and I've done 2 in one day. So it is currently 1 o'clock in the morning. So I got to go upload this video so it shows up tomorrow morning. And hey, it was a good try, but we'll do another screwdriver later. But I promised you I'd give it a try. I didn't want to do the dark blue because I thought it was too dark. But now I wish I had. But I think even so, it just wouldn't look like a screwdriver. I've got to totally make the tip more angled and in more and out more at the edge. And I have to make the whole thing thinner. But you know, we gave it a try and the hammer turned out good. But this just didn't turn out well, so that's okay. But you're going to see this first thing on Sunday morning, and then later in the morning, early afternoon, I plan to do the drawing. And then my next 2 videos are going to be discussing my materials and where I buy them, because I get a lot of questions about that. So I'm going to get out a lot of bags and show you the places I buy seed beads and sequins and stuff from. And we'll discuss that a little bit. It'll be a short video. And then I've got a project. A friend brought me 2 black necklaces and 2 pearl necklaces that her friend would like me to make into 2 necklaces that are 30 inches long. So we're going to do that project. I thought that'd be fun. I might do 1 for the black and 1 for the pearl. And then we're going to do another ornament. I'm not sure what yet. It won't be a tool. I'll pick something fun. I've got a handful of them put away. I'll pick one of those. But anyway, didn't turn out like I hoped, but I still am glad I tried it. And you know what? We'll put it on the back of the tree come Christmas. But it's okay. You learn from your mistakes, and now I know what to do different. Because the shape on this is really lovely, but it loses it. You know, it lost the pretty curve here, disappeared once I did all the beads and sequins. So I think the other thing I need to do when I do this one is not do the triangle edge, I do the flat edge. I think had I done the flat edge, especially on this part, it would have turned out a lot better because it would have made it a lot thinner. So we'll do it again later, and we'll do it with the flat edge stitch, at least on the end of this part of the screwdriver, and then I will probably use it all the way around so we can keep some of the pretty shape, because I cut it out right, but you can't see it. Anyway, so I'll be back to, well, when you see this, it'll be Sunday. I'll be back later today with the giveaway, and we'll see who wins and what they pick. Well, we might not know what they pick for a couple days, but That'll be another video too. When they let me know what they want, we'll do a video on that. And, or at least I'll talk about it in another video. So we've got the drawing, the black necklace, the pearl necklace, and where I source my seed beads and sequins. So those are the videos, and then we're going to do an ornament, and I'll pick one and show it to you. I've got a few cute ones put aside that I want to do. So anyway, I want to get to bed. It's 1 in the morning, and I'm hoping to be in bed by 2. I'm going to have house full at 10 and cook breakfast for my husband and family. So, but I wanted to get this done. I promised it, and I've broken a lot of promises, and I'm not doing it anymore. So it looks like a ladybug on a stick. I don't know. It's pretty bad, but that's okay. You know what I mean? It's okay. It was a learning experience. So I'll take that experience with me on future projects. And I think I did know that from previous projects, but this last year I've not done as many ornaments, and I kind of forgot. When they have a lot of detail, I've got to use the 1 bead edge so that it, or stitch it, do a blanket stitch so it shows the detail. So live and learn. But I'll be back later today, because this is Sunday morning you're seeing this. Now, if you do see it when it comes out at 1 in the morning, it's still Sunday morning, and you'll see me probably in about 12, 13 hours, probably sometime between noon and 2, I'll be doing the drawing. So, and if I can do it sooner, I will. But all the entries are in now, and tomorrow morning I'll get up. I will do breakfast with the family, and then I'll go in there, and I will make you part of the whole process. I will have all the names written down, which are public because I'm using the names that they put in the comments, and I will put whether they had 1 entry or 2 on the list. I will actually write the names out, show you each name, and then show me putting them in all into the pot, and then picking I'll have my husband film me pulling it out of the bowl that he'll hold up so I can't see into it. And we'll shake it up and, you know, do it right. So that's tomorrow, and we'll have a winner, and I can't wait to see who wins, and I'm really excited to see what they pick. So I'll be back later, and sorry about the screwdriver. I'm disappointed. I'm sure you are, but we'll try it again later, and it won't look like a ladybug. I won't do that again. So I'll be back later, and I'm not even going to ask you to like this video, honestly. I'll talk to you later. Bye.